can't stop right here, man. And for this reason, I'm considering I must continue my journey. I have to. I have to. So we're going to get everything together. I think I'm resuming my career. Y'all ready? You ready?
As shown in that clip, Deontay Wilder now officially confirmed that he's returned to the sport of boxing. And I'm just so happy to hear this. I know a lot of real Deontay Wilder fans are. I know the trolls, the haters are now rejoicing after being sad for such a long time after not seeing Deontay Wilder for 6 months. He's broken the silence basically. Deontay Wilder, he's had such an inspiring story in the sport of boxing, and now he's getting his statue in his hometown, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where he grew up from. He started out as a person with 2 jobs, as a trucker and a waiter, and he had to help his daughter who has spina bifida. And then you see him in one of his older interviews, you hear him talking about how it hurt him to see his daughter screaming so much pain when he had to put her through surgery and all that. And and he stayed strong for it. And he was a real father. He's a real father to all his kids, and he's a real man. I always respect Deontay Wilder for that, for taking care of his family and continually trying to fight the best boxers he can. And he even became a champion for his daughter, and that was such a heartfelt moment for anybody to see. And if you can't really feel for Deontay Wilder at that moment, then you're a weirdo, to be honest. But Deontay Wilder, he held the belt for 5 years, was the longest reigning champion, held 10 title defenses, and he's achieved a lot in the sport of boxing, even after being cheated, ducked by Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Fighters have tested positive trying to fight him. Alex Povetkin is one of them. Daniel White ducking him. Everybody ducking him. Joseph Parker. It's just ridiculous. Deontay Wilder, he's always tried to give us the best fights he could, whether it be with Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, Dominic Breazeale, Arthur Spliska, those type of fights. He's brought some of the most electrifying knockouts in the sport of boxing. When Deontay Wilder knocks somebody out, you can just feel the energy in the room. You want to scream because he just brutally knocks people out, and he's arguably the hardest hitter in the sport of boxing. Nobody else does like Wilder. Nobody knocks out people with one punch and lays them unconscious. This man has a truly special talent, and nobody else can become a champion at that late of age, starting boxing from that late of age. But that being said, though, I'm very proud of Wilder for getting a statue, getting his recognition. It's sad that it took a loss for him, people to get through him, but he's been made stronger through Tyson Fury's antics, his cheating, his ducking. Where Tyson Fury, we know he's connected with Daniel Kinahan, a mob boss. Tyson Fury used cheating gloves against Deontay Wilder in the second fight. He was given long counts in the third and first fight, where he should have got knocked out in both of those fights. But like I said, Deontay Wilder persevered, and now he's reaping his rewards and his benefits. He's a multi-millionaire. He's living the best life he could possibly live. I hope that Deontay Wilder can return and get his belt back. Tyson Fury is retired, or he says so. I don't know, but I'd love to see him against Daniel Dubois versus Trevor Bryan winner for the WBA championship, or Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker winner for that fight, or even Daniel White. I would love to see him knock Daniel White out in round 1 after Daniel White, talking a bunch of trash about Wilder, laughing to Wilder. Now he's got knocked out. It would be hilarious to see. That being said, I'll support whoever Deontay Wilder comes back to fight against, because he's a real one. And often in life, the real ones are hated for being real and staying true to their character. And that's something that Deontay Wilder has continually done. But to wrap this up, salute to Deontay Wilder. To wrap this up, this is Not Seeing the Dream. Rocky says, next is to sleep. Ha ha, show another one. Peace.